Okay, guys, we are back again with Tuomas, and so we all have listened to what he has been saying here, about his business, his lifestyle, his journey as an entrepreneur, and what he has been doing so far for people, helping people to get well-being.
Yes.
So right now you are also into real estate business.
That is correct. That is correct.
Is it conflicting your
No.
the other business?
It's not, because that is something that I do kind of like on my pastime.
Yeah.
It's very passive. If you understand, right now what I'm doing is investing long term, obviously, and I have partners investing with me. So basically, at the starting point where I'm right now at is just acquiring a couple of condominiums, apartments, and holding those and collecting the rent. So it doesn't require that much effort. Where the effort comes from is always learning more, because obviously my goal is to grow bigger and bigger. And the reason why I want to be successful, especially in real estate, and we can talk a lot about why real estate, why not stocks, why not bonds, but I chose real estate. So it's just something that I'm very interested in. Some of my gurus and friends who have taught me a lot during my life, they are in real estate.
Okay.
And the real estate market in Finland currently is it's booming, it's pretty good. And I just feel like the situation in my life where I'm right now, I don't have the time to, all the time look at stocks and the stock markets. I could never be a day trader. So the real estate business is something that I can understand, and I have read many books on it and follow a guy named Kiyosaki as well. I'm sure everyone has heard of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the book. So that's kind of like what got me into real estate investing.
Okay. Do you buy homes? Do you buy apartments?
Apartments.
Buy apartment and resell it, or you just give it out for
rent? For rent. It's long term. Long term, not flipping.
Not flipping. Okay. That's great. Do you have like a website for that?
No, it's not. It's because my main goal, my main business is doing the Emfience and the life coaching. The real estate that I do is more for myself, my own future.
Your own future. Okay.
Yeah, so I haven't made it into a big business where I'm trying to get other people to help me and build a big company around it.
Okay.
But the vision I have for Emfience is that once the life coaching, everything starts rolling and I'm able to grow that, then let's say the Emfience side, the coaching side provides enough cash flow for me to be more and more professional in the real estate side. Because that's basically what is needed if we want to achieve the financial independence in our life. There has to be multiple streams of income. But when you first start out, you have to focus on one. Because if I would try to focus on investing in multiple things and then life coaching, then having a job as well, it would just be too much. So I have to focus on when I invest, it's really slow, but learning at the same time, because in the beginning, we all make mistakes. So I want to minimize those mistakes, especially because when you buy apartments, it tends to be expensive. There are banks involved, maybe investors, other people's money, obviously. So I want to minimize those mistakes and focus more on the mental side, coaching side.
You love giving back to the community.
Yes.
You love community build up. You want to, in fact, your mission is to help people, to make people become healthier, successful in life and business.
That is correct.
In your write-up, I went to your social media. I was digging something.
Yeah, of course.
You said, I have been blessed in life when it comes to business, emotional mastery, friendships, and relationships. What do you mean by that?
Well, I think I've been it goes all the way back to my childhood. And I think I just had the best parents to teach me about business, being mentally strong, and teaching the value of friendships, how to distinguish friends from those who just try to benefit from you. So that has been one of the things that growing up I learned. And I had made some mistakes, I've lost money, I've made money. And I think whenever it comes to business, relationships, friendships, whatever, it's all about how you see yourself. I can't ask someone to change, but I can always think, how can I change? So that has been the biggest like takeaway from how I was raised, and how my parents have been able to kind of like always support me, both financially and then also emotionally. They've been very, very strict, very tough, but at the same time very loving.
Very loving, yeah.
So I've been blessed when it comes to that, that I've been able to try, make mistakes, you know, start a company and bankrupt the company and still be here.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
you also said, I quote, "I believe the most important thing in life is contribution with growth. Human beings are designed to grow. We can't stay static for long period of time."
Yes.
Can you explain a little bit about
yes.
what you mean by that?
If you think about a relationship, for example, if it's not growing, it's dying. Human beings are not designed to live a life of monotony, like nothing is happening. We always go up, we go down. I always take a relationship as an example because I believe everything around us is based on business relationships or romantic, whatever. And if you think of the basic day with your partner, there are fights, you go down and then you make up and then you get married. There are all these ups and downs. But in the end, there always has to be a goal for that relationship. There always has to be a goal for a business. And the goal usually is for the relationship or the business to grow, get better, and to give back to you. Yeah. So that's kind of like the ideal that I think many people... for example, if you go to people who are working 9 to 5, the regular types of jobs, and you go to your workplace on a Monday morning at 8 a.m. and then you look around and then you see what people, how they are looking. And I would say 90% of the people at their workplaces on Monday at 8 or 9 a.m., they hate their jobs. They would rather stay home and sleep in. Okay. So that's where like people forget about the personal growth. They just settle for the fact that they get money to pay their bills. But they are not growing anymore, not reading books, not paying attention to their partners, trying to actually like be better and grow their lives. We don't have to always grow making more money. We don't have to do grand things in order to grow. It can be something like starting a new hobby, saying I love you to my partner more times per day. It can be small things, but we are designed as human beings, we are designed to grow and evolve. That has been true throughout history. Yeah,
that's true. That's true. I mean, you have a lot of insight, you know. I wish I can get everything from you. It's going to take maybe the whole day getting everything from you.
That would be interesting. And I have a lot to learn from you as well, because we come from different cultures, and what I've heard from you is really inspiring, and I'm sure we'll stay in touch after this
of course,
help each other. So that's amazing.
You have gone through this journey. You even went to the UK to Tony Robinson.
Yes.
You have the first business like bankrupt.
Yes.
The second business. I mean, you are involved in different activities trying to help people. You are helping people in different ways. What can you say to encourage entrepreneurs out there, or people who want to become entrepreneurs, to keep doing what they do, to believe in themselves? What can you say to them?
I think the biggest thing is don't be afraid of making mistakes. Actually, I would encourage people to make as many mistakes as possible, as long as they always remember to get up after making a mistake. It's only failing once you quit or don't learn something. So that's something as a human being we are taught by the schooling system to always have the right answer. You know, we go to a test, and then it's like we have to get an A or a 10, whatever. And if you make a mistake, you always feel like shit. You feel bad. So we are designed to have the correct answer, but to entrepreneurs, we don't have the right answers. We are trying to search for them, and we are trying to create the solutions. So make mistakes and don't worry about being right or wrong.
That's cool. And you know, if you have to change something today in the past, what would that be?
Start reading books sooner.
Okay.
Definitely. No, I wasted too much of my teenage years doing stuff that wasn't that productive. I would say reading books is the number one thing that changed my life.
That's
just
good.
Reading more and more. 1 book per week. That should be the goal, at least for me.
It was really nice. I believe I've gotten so much already from you. It was really nice to have you in the show. And what do you think about Betong show?
Well, I think, the format that you do and the questions that you ask, they are really good. I was surprised you went that deep and, actually found out what I do that well.
Yeah.
So I just encourage you to keep going, keep growing,
Yeah.
keep getting good guests, and I'll be sure to follow you in the future as well. I think this is the thing that you do at Betong Show. This is exactly what is needed in the modern life to help people who are starting out. And you're doing a very valuable job, so keep on going.
Thank you.
And thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm happy to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Viewers, we have all heard what happened here today, what he has mentioned. I believe we all have learned from his experience and what he does to help many out there. And I believe that what he's mentioned here today is going to help you and me to be successful in what we do. So all those who haven't yet subscribed to this channel or haven't followed me on Facebook, please do subscribe, follow me on Facebook.